Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 3rd of June 2024. So, news from Friday, rate cut hopes resurrected as hard data slides, stocks, gold, oil and crypto dumped. Weak hard data, strong soft data, macro and mixed micro. So again, this is now back on the cards. The odd thing is though that gold was dumped. Very, very strange behaviour, but we'll look at that in more detail when we get to it. Monster month end rally sees stocks close green. They certainly did, up 600 plus points for the Dow. Economic news for today, we've got the final manufacturing PMI, we've got ISM manufacturing at 3 p.m. and ISM manufacturing prices as well. Big one this week is the non-farm payrolls. We've got ADP on Wednesday as well. So ADP, and then we've got Friday's biggie with the non-farm payrolls. Markets will be waiting for this. So let's have a look at Friday's markets and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow we can see Thursday we had demand, which I mentioned in the market alert. Prices up off the 78.89, up 600 points and continuing to move to the upside on the prospect that there's going to be rate cuts, which you'd expect to see the markets move higher because obviously it's there's more of the rates drop in the banks. The returns are not so good in the banks, so the money goes back to the stock market. That's the theory behind it. And there you can see this happening on Friday. Plus it's the last trading day, as I mentioned. Also in Friday's alert that you want to try and get into green, make it look good for the end of month. But the market up above the close and the high during the overnight market at the moment. German DAX also up as well off Friday, down at 62. Market rising overnight as well, above the 5-bar moving average, just needs to take out the 20. And if we have a look at the 30-minute charts, again you can see there was absolutely nothing really on Friday. The market down at one point, down and then back up. And then prices being driven to the upside there to the R1, where they remain overnight at the moment and above Friday's high as well. So the stock market's moving higher already. We haven't even got anywhere near to Friday yet with the non-farm payrolls. S&P 500, similar picture to the Dow, big bar with the demand on Thursday as well, now moving back to the upside. It's a matter of how far the market can continue to move to the upside. We've taken out the 38, the 50 and the 62 overnight. The next upside targets are the 78.89 levels there. And in the 30-minute chart, again, you can see this huge bar that appeared on Friday at 9 p.m, just as the market was about to close. The rest of the session had been down. It was just like it came out of nowhere. Something's changed, something bizarre's going on here. And again, you can see above the high and the close. On the overnight, UK FT100 also making its way back to the upside, which can be seen there as well. Currently at the 62% retracement. Just needs to take this out along with the 20-bar moving average, and then make its way up to the 78 and the 89, and then the all-time high, which sits there at 8477.6. 30-minute chart. Again on Friday, market was up. Didn't do a lot during the cash market of the Dow, but that 9 p.m. news announcement, whatever it was, sent the markets up, and it's already above Friday's high and the R1. And heading back to the psychological level of 8,350 there. US dollar is stuck in a sideways range. This is what's really bizarre because it was down on Friday. Managed to rally back a little bit, but this is really odd behaviour that's going on here, because if the dollar was down, then the crypto should have been up and so should the metals. And we're seeing a different picture in that market as well. So let's have a look at the metals and see what's going on. So here we go. Silver absolutely hammered on Friday session, or during Friday session, and it's going to get hammered again today. It's going to break the $30 level for my money. The bankers have got control of it again. You can see there we're down to 30.25 at 89 retracement. If we look at the 30-minute, you'll see it's trying to come back above Friday's low. It's not. It's going to get sent through here. We've got the non-farm payrolls. It gives them all week to actually move this market to the downside. You can see how they did it on Friday, no problem at all. Market traded up to this high of 31.75 and then got crushed, and it's going to be the same in this as well. If it breaks $30, we go down to 29. Despite all of the fundamentals pointing, it's paper market versus reality. The reality is there is shortages of silver building in the system, and London can't deliver according to videos that I've watched, and yet we're back down to this sort of ridiculous level. So if it breaks 30, the bankers are in control again, the likes of JP Morgan, whoever's got the short position. I've heard it's HSBC now, but we'll have to wait and see. But watch that $30 level today. I'm sure it's going to be tested, particularly at 130, if not before. As you can see, already overnight the market started to move up, and then it's already got crushed down there, and now trying to get back above 30.18. It won't take a lot to reverse it and move it down. Gold the same. This is coming back down to these levels as well, because it hasn't been performing particularly brilliantly, has it? So 227 or 2,200 is probably where it's likely to be coming back down. $200 drop since it made its all-time high at 2,449. But longer term, as everything else starts to fall apart, these are the markets that you're going to see outperform all of them. But at the moment, there's still control of these prices, as can be seen during Friday's session there with gold as well, also sitting on the low of Friday as well, but don't expect it to hold. Right, let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio, and this says it all. We went down to the 73 area, which I'd mentioned several times last week. It was a major support area, and now we're making our way back up. How far it goes back up, who knows? There's nothing to stop it from, if silver breaks 30, to being moved back up to these ridiculous areas of 86. But we'll have to get a better idea as the day unfolds. Right, let's have a look at Friday's session, see how it fared out, and also a quick look at the overnight for the DAX. So during Friday's session, prices were lower in the pre-market, back down to that 200 MA, where you can see them trying to bounce off this level, which they did, and just up to the scalp, and then the market reversing, coming back below the 200 MA, down to the DP, and then the market seeing some support come back in to get back above the DP. We had a potential short, but that wasn't going to work because the DP and the close became supports for prices, and then we see them move off this for a small loss. Market then became range bound as it started to reverse once more, as you can see there, back down to the close and the DP, and then eventually mid-morning prices again breaking through the DP, bouncing back. You can see them keep buying back. Then we came back down and retested this after the news, which you'll see in just a moment. As the US market opened, we had a buy signal. This moved up to the high. Once we got to the high, the market then reversed and then came back down, as I just mentioned, and retested that DP level before prices found support. And then if you were to go up to 9 p.m, that great big bar that we saw in the daily, in the 30-minute chart happened, but I only got to the recording up to around 7 p.m. So yeah, sideways day as we saw in the daily chart. We just go back to here if I can find it. Yeah, and there's the big bar I'm on about. So yeah, just sideways. There's the sell-off as the Dow came in, and then the market reversing, and then that big bar moving prices to the upside. So overnight in the 2-minute chart, you see prices there sideways at the moment. If we just squeeze the chart up, let's have a look, see where we've got pivots, etc. We're above Friday's high, which we've already established. Also the R1 and the 200 MA. We've got to take out the R2 on the upside there. And in the daily chart, you can see we're already progressing to the upside. Right, that will do it for this one. Let's see what happens today as the markets move higher on the prospect of lower rates. The metals should be doing exactly the same. They're not. Let's see if it holds $30. I don't think it will, and that'll give them the opportunity to ramp the market back down towards 29. Right, that's it. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.